All right, kids. Welcome to Bingo is Life. The post-bingo podcast. Live and in person from Ruby's Arcade in scenic tropical downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Thank you, Ruby's sponsor.
Thank you, Jesse, for the free seltzer water.
The town's so nice, they had to name it 3 times. I'm Jay Zare, joined here by the fabulous Howdy Show brothers to my left and right, Mike and Chris. The one and only verified Dan Easley.
Thank you.
We have Mum Shekels all the way from the other side of reality.
That's exactly where I'm from, yes.
Better than the being on the saddle last week.
Ooh, that saddle. She was rough.
Oh.
2 special guests in the Silent Dave. Silent Aaron and Silent Dave joint. Did anybody win the $100?
You know what? Very close.
Very close.
No, not even.
No.
I think it's a mathematical impossibility.
No.
I've been talking to my friends in Baltimore.
It's happened
really?
3 times.
3 times.
3 times in
7 years.
I was in the Mandela effect before we switched to the universe where it's mathematically impossible.
Okay. The Mandela effect.
I didn't get the notes for the show. What are we supposed to be talking about today?
Do you know that we are right now celebrating episode
50.
What?
This is number
50.
50.
Wow. That's really a lot of numbers there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm nowhere near that old.
So we are celebrating episode 50.
It's a whole new Roman numeral.
It's pretty exciting here.
Yeah.
So
it
what
really
we've
is.
done
My
is
God, the excitement.
we
is
are
just
going
brimming
back.
over.
We're going back. We're going back and we're remembering special things that happened over the last couple years. And one of the special things that happened over the last couple years is we got to meet Hope and Connor.
And that's
So the story is these guys have been coming here since early 2022 to the bingo show. And then they came up to me and Mike and said, hey, we're getting married. And we're like, yay. And
were we excited when you told us you were getting married?
Yes.
I don't remember. We
Yeah,
were.
at least politely.
How odd for us. Oh, we were polite. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. And then they said, would you all like to do your bingo show at our wedding? Right?
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
whose
Sure did.
idea was this? Was this both of you decided?
It was
or-
kind of both of ours. I think
I-
it was almost said as a joke at first, and we were like, "That's actually
Yeah.
brilliant."
Nice. So
Yeah.
is it true you met at bingo?
No, we met before that, but
we need to rewrite the story.
Yeah.
Yes. You met at
You
bingo.
met at bingo. Very good.
There it is. Yes.
I mean, basically, because we were just friends coming with the same friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we met through friends.
Yeah.
And then we just kept seeing each other here and other places. And then I started picking him up to take him to bingo as an excuse to,
Gas
like,
is
be with
expensive.
him. And, yeah, it just went from there. So we kind of dated through bingo.
See?
Was this at the wedding or the reception that they did the bingo?
The reception.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Bingo was mentioned in the ceremony like 3 or 4 times, though. But, you know.
Wow.
Where did you do the actual service?
Mill Creek Church. in
the
Fort
Brethren?
Republic. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are Brethren and Mennonites. So we went to their wedding was full of
like
some
going back in
old
time
owners.
for us,
Yeah,
really.
it was. Yeah,
Was anybody wearing a covering at your wedding?
Yes, of course.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They played bingo.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all played bingo.
Oh, gosh.
Which one of you is the Mennonite?
I'm
We
like
both
kind of
have it.
It gets like kind of
Yeah.
meta.
Oh, just 50. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
know.
Mennonite.
I didn't know. I
Yes,
didn't. I
yeah.
didn't know that part of the.
Jay is Minnow Light.
I'm also.
Yeah, yeah.
I was once a Mennonite myself.
Your
favorite
eyes
part of the
lit
show.
up. Just hearing the word Mennonite, your eyes lit up. The gears started turning.
Oh, so
Like, I got a joke for that.
the church that we did the reception in is identical
Yeah.
to the church that me and Mike grew up in.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the
Wow.
wood
Yeah.
holding up the roof.
Yeah.
Did they come from the
exactly
same
same.
kit?
Yeah,
It had to be.
probably.
It had to be.
Yeah. So Briar Branch Church of the Brethren. And
Shout
the
out, Briar Branch.
Yeah, in the reception hall that you guys are the exact same.
Yeah.
I mean, there's There was no.
I wonder if Sears had like an addendum to the house catalog.
They had a Brethren edition somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a craftsman church.
Yeah.
Do you have like the women on the one side and the men on the other side design
No.
of your
No.
church? You sure it's not designed? You don't have like the doors on either side? Or, do you know what I'm talking about? No.
They stopped doing that one, Jay.
Is that for a
They have not
crossbreed?
stopped. There are still people that do that.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
right.
for a crossbreed or some kind of like sexual segregation?
Crossbreed.
No, they have. You know, they have the room to hang up your clothes and your outer clothing on the left side for the. I think that women are on the
What kind
left
of church
side.
is this where you're taking off your clothes?
You have a coat room?
I'm interested.
You check your coats?
So tell us. Well, yeah, you check your coats and you hang them.
Check
on
your coat
Never
before you
mind.
wreck your
Never
coat.
mind.
This church is
Let's
crazy.
hear more about that. More about the wedding.
So,
bingo
so
wedding.
the group that you guys come in here with are very
Animated.
animated.
Yes.
And you two are also very animated, but probably not as much as some of the other.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I
So-
think one of the others said it best that you should act way drunker than you are. That means you're having the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did either of you ever bowl for the $100?
I did.
I think we
And I
did.
had one pin left. Oh. It was aggravating.
Tough.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's been some heartbreaks here.
Connor, you bowled too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bowled
Right.
once, twice.
How many pins were left?
I
for
don't
you?
know. Not enough to remember.
Yeah.
Do you have
9 or 10.
Do you have a,
Yeah.
do you have a strategy for picking the card? Do you, any,
We
any
always pick one with
superstitions?
64 on it just because we like that number. That's the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys did you know the 064 song before we started singing it on the Beatles song?
No.
So when we get an 064, me and Mike we sing a verse of When I'm 64
When I'm
by
64, yeah.
When by the Beatles, and it's just kind of curious how some people know it and some people don't.
Yeah.
And,
And people come up and say, "Where did the song come from?" I'd like to say, you know.
This is a bop. What is this? Is this a real? Did you guys write this?
OG.
I'm so proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Paul McCartney, personal friends.
Now, did you get any pushback from the family about having bingo at the
Oh, right.
as
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the wedding?
I don't think so.
I think most people were like, okay, that's interesting. and then we did it, and they said it was a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now, some of your family came here before the wedding, though, right?
Yes.
Didn't they like vet the big like? Okay,
They vetted
This
us.
is going
I
to be
felt
okay.
vetted. I felt very
it felt
vetted.
like we were
Yeah.
being vetted.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we're good,
Is it
right?
going to be okay? All right.
Fortunately, that was not the night Jay Zare was the substitute host.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, both of our parents were here a couple of times, so
Okay.
they kind of knew what was going on.
And they both said, "All right, we'll deal with that."
yeah,
Yeah.
they're at least like, fine, that's acceptable.
Now your
Yeah.
dad was super sweet to
Yeah.
us.
And he won the airplane.
That's right.
He won the paper airplanes.
That's right. We even did. We pretty much did the whole show that we do here at the church.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they purchased some really fun gifts to give away as the prizes.
Mm-hmm.
So we were giving away.
it was fun.
It was was way more fun than I expected. And then you guys drove off on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
wow!
wow.
That was your drive away.
What did you have? What were you wearing for the wedding?
Like, for that part?
No, like tuxedo,
Helmets?
wedding dress. What?
Just shirt.
He had a gray suit.
Yeah,
Gray suit.
Gray suit.
Uh,
Yeah.
I've never worn a suit before, so I don't even know what to say it is.
He's like, I don't know what the parts are. Yeah. Yeah, I had a dress, normal dress. I did make part of it, though, so that was cool. Partly
Cool,
to
yeah.
save money and partly just because that's kind of special. But
Yeah.
we changed into normal clothes to get on the motorcycle just for safety
Yeah.
reasons and all that.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day when my parents were married in the conservative Amish Mennonite church, you would just do the wedding on Sunday morning. It was not a low stress event. You just come in and get married as part of the church service, and then play bingo in the afternoon. And
Yeah.
And this was, you had to have a blood test, right? Before the marriage.
where'd you do the bingo? Like where was the reception at?
It was in there's a social hall off to the side of the sanctuary, so it was just we went from there to there.
It's
Now,
part of the kit.
part of the kit.
And I will throw out as part of what she was wearing, she made some shoes.
Yes.
They were like.
Are you
white-
wearing them right
She's
now?
wearing them right
Oh,
now.
she's wearing them now.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
Put your foot up on this table.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
it's so cute.
Okay. Yeah, I painted Bingo his life and bowling pins and pizza on my shoes and then wore them to the reception. And I wear them to Bingo.
So that's fantastic. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
anybody here is listening to this, if you wear Bingo shoes to the show, I will probably give you a free pizza. So we did.
That's all it takes.
So you guys, I appreciate. I mean, I love the energy your group and that you guys bring to the show, and then it becomes contagious. Is the only thing I can say. And
This is true.
And it really opened up us to be even sillier. And we had a Bingo baby then start coming to the show. It's been a little while.
Yeah, right.
But there was a couple weeks in which there was a baby who showed up with the Bingo baby shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was just another unexpected.
By the way, if you've listened all the way through to this point and don't know, we're talking about Bingo is Life.
Bingo's life. Yeah.
At Ruby's Arcade every Tuesday night, 7:30 to 8:30 in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
It's a live interactive bingo multimedia extravaganza.
Yes, it's Harrisonburg's only game show.
Only game show featuring the Howdy Show brothers.
Yeah, no, but also featuring all the wonderful people
Oh, absolutely.
of Harrisonburg and surrounding areas who come out. I mean, the people that come pretty much come to have fun and to see a spectacle. It's just so different than Singo or some of these other things that are happening at other places. It's just
I believe we inspire love. Apparently,
Absolutely.
I'm assuming you guys are in love, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, good. There we go.
It was an arranged
You
marriage.
like bingo. I like bingo. Let's get married.
Like, I don't know how much
Not how it
credit
went
you can
down.
really take for that. I mean,
50%.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Did you do the Ozzy Osbourne thing at the?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
We did. Yeah,
Yes.
we played Ozzy at the church.
Yes.
We did. Has Ozzy Osbourne ever been played in that church hall?
I would say it's unlikely that
And he was a big hit too, especially among the little people.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my
All
little
the-
friends
all
were
the
like,
younger
"What's the
kids were
I
like-
song?"
Oh, that's fun.
So you're both from Harrison, from the area.
Yeah.
Yes.
You both grew up. What high school did you go to?
I went to Spotswood.
Spotswood.
Yes.
I went to a private Mennonite high school in the area.
Over there, off of. Can you allowed to say, or you don't want to say?
It's in Mount Clinton. I'll say that.
Okay, all right.
It's a good school, and I just don't want to.
Don't want to.
Understood.
that Ozzy Osbourne song, Crazy Train,
Yeah.
has a beautiful message. A message that I suspect is right in line with all Anabaptist teachings and beliefs.
Oh, I actually
Millions
don't
of people live in this folk, right?
I don't know if you've heard the lyrics. They're beautiful lyrics.
I don't really know the
absolutely
All I know is it goes, there you go. That'll
I mean,
do.
since I've been coming to bingo, I haven't listened to anything more than I. Well, that's the end of the song. Turn it off.
You could definitely make a sermon out of like going off the rails. I mean, that's just a concept right there.
We're just going off the rails.
Yeah. No, that's,
It was the Osborne show where they covered that song as a
I don't know. I didn't watch that.
But
Pablum.
it was such good television, Dan.
I could never
Oh my
understand a word he was saying on that television show. I guess that was
That's
part
the
of.
best part.
yeah.
part of the joke.
Sharon,
you know,
where's the bloody remote?
they just, there was a writer's strike. And then,
I think
and
there
then
was
somebody
there
came
was a
up with
child-
reality TV, which is just TV without writers.
Yeah. There was a child who was one of his kids. It was like, I don't want to be on it. And so they did this whole show without ever mentioning one of his children.
That's right. Jack and then the daughter, Kelly.
And then the
And
smart
then
one.
the smart
You've never seen this show, I'm guessing. Connor and Hope.
It's
Sorry.
Some of the
Weird
best
little
television.
laugh from-
Tell us tell us what you think about bingo. Let's hear your perspective. What is it that sells bingo as life that makes it
Good
unique
question,
for you to
Jay,
keep
thanks.
coming back every week
Yeah.
after week and have it be such an important part of your marriage for all
Yeah.
eternity and beyond.
Yes. Well, that was a huge plus for both of us, I think, to have someone willing to do this with us every week because we were both like, this is bingo is life. For me, it's a release because I'm a teacher, I'm a professional, and it's my outlet to be a crazy kid.
Awesome.
So I really appreciate
I'm
that.
not going to ask you where you teach school after.
Yeah. I mean, it's just goofy and fun, and there's nothing else like it.
There you go.
Great.
Awesome.
I like calling it goofy. I like calling it fun. Goofy fun.
Yeah.
Goofun.
No, I think
Want to portmanteau that?
I love a good portmanteau.
I do think it is a. I think we ride that funny edge too. Of I think it's I think it's wholesome. I don't think it's. You know,
well, yeah.
The kids are here.
I mean, it is weird because it's a basement bar, so there's
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
However, it is. I mean, family friendly is definitely what I would say.
Yeah, I don't think we do anything or say anything that's over the top. We do cheers with beer.
Mm-hmm.
We do, I don't know. But it doesn't mean you have to drink.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And there are a lot of kids here playing games and all that stuff in the background.
Yeah,
all the
it's
time.
very loud. in here.
There's a bar here, but I wouldn't say the bar defines the place.
No.
I mean, it's an arcade. There's like, what is that, shuffleboard? What is that?
Yeah, there's
Ping pong.
There's shuffleboard.
Ping pong.
There's billiard. Well, billiards has a bad reputation.
There's ping pong.
especially in River City. Yeah, a bunch of old arcade games. Like, it's cool. It's a wholesome place.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And the Mennonites used to brew beer back in the 19th century. I don't know if you're aware of that or not.
Why did they stop?
They got caught up in the temperance movement, same as everyone else. But I know two stories of old order Mennonite friends from Pennsylvania who were researching and found the bill of sales for barn raisings in Pennsylvania, where a keg of whiskey was one of the. And then the churches was trying to throw it away because they didn't want that in the.
Right.
So
pay no attention to the keg of whiskey. No.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get that barn up.
So are you enjoying married life so far?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You guys, did your possessions start increasing? How long has it been? It hasn't even been a year, right?
No, it's been like 6 or 7 months. So.
Yeah.
I like how he says 6 or 7. I don't know.
You better get that by 12 months. You have to know exactly what time.
I know the date. That's all that matters.
Right.
Fine.
All right, what's the date?
29th.
Oh,
that was quick. That was fast.
yeah, that was good. All right, he knows it. But of what month?
First thing that
Change
happens when you get married is your house you get a new place and you start filling up with a whole bunch of stuff.
Bingo princess.
Yeah, seriously. We decorate our house with bingo.
Yes, it is very much how that is.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, it's not been bad. I feel like it's mostly my stuff and like the shared stuff, which is somehow always the woman's stuff. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
And then,
most of my stuff sits in the parking lot. So.
yeah, that's true. He has like 2 parking spaces. And then we have motorcycle helmets on the wall and fishing poles in the corner. And like it all works out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you guys need anything? I mean, we could start bringing that in for prizes for bingo.
Right.
Real excited
I'll
about
put
it.
together a list for you.
Right.
How many wins do you think you have between the two of you at bingo? Hopefully more than 0. Well, at least
Yeah.
one, because
Definitely
you
more
bowled for you must have won one.
Right. Yeah. We were saying
Probably-
earlier we probably win like once every like month or 6 weeks or something like that.
See there?
2 years.
Consistency.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
key.
it pays off.
And that's going to pay off in the marriage, too. I'm telling you. Here you go. Consistency.
Especially when we
Bingo's
start
like-
stocking those prizes that are also
Yeah.
home goods. Yeah.
And we start talking about bingo babies. Oh.
Oh, that's right. The bingo.
You get a
baby.
diaper. You get a diaper.
We'll have to change the prizes.
Oh yeah. You're like, and we have a box of Pampers. I wrote bingo is life on each one of them individually.
You have no idea how jealous our friends would be.
Well, it's funny you should say that. So, a friend, one of your friends, a lady won the bingo flamingo this evening.
That's right.
And it is a flamingo that I found that I wrote bingo is life on it, and it's just a silly
Because
little.
our prizes come from love and
Ollies.
Well, that's
Olives.
all.
Yeah,
I
Olives.
knew it.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yeah, and olives. So I wrote that on there, and I'd been holding on to it for a while, and someone else won this prize this evening, and he went up to that person who won the prize and was like, "I'll give you $20."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he said $20
Yeah, he said 20.
for the bingo flamingo, and she said, "No, just take it."
Wow.
She gave it to him.
It's a bingo miracle.
Hey, is that the plastic?
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah, you've got one too.
No, I'm not.
$20?
That I found on my own.
Oh, that's right.
I found it abandoned in the park. It was going to be thrown away, and I
Found it in the
I
wild.
actually found it in the trash. I found it in the trash can in the city park.
He doesn't dig through the trash cans. Don't worry.
No, it was right on top.
You call them trash cans. Jay calls them treasure chests.
What's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the box? That's good. That was good. So before we go on this episode, I've got to share just a very short story, but it's really a shout out in the universe. So we were going to miss our flight. We were in a place, we were going from Orlando to Richmond, and a woman on a bus that we had to get to the airport gave up her seat.
She did, yeah. Right.
For us to be able to make it to the airport to maybe get to the TSA on time. I mean, it was all a crapshoot. We 100% messed up, and we had our we didn't have any time, and the lady did not have to do that. And I don't know who she is.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
right.
But there was someone who just went out of her way for us, for people she did not know, and that was amazing. I mean, and that was the only reason we got.
It was
to
the only
flight.
reason we made our flight.
It is the only reason
because this woman out there somewhere was said, yeah, you guys can
In
take
Florida.
the seat.
in Florida. She literally, everybody had given up. The bus driver was like, there's no room for
Nah,
you on
that's
this
it.
place. I said, there's only 4 of us. We'll stand. And he's like, there's no room. There's no room. And everybody was getting frustrated and was walking away. And she stood up and she goes, I'll go. She's like, my flight leaves at 11. She's like, I can make it. I'll have time. And I mean, the rest of the bus is completely full. They all heard our story. Okay, they all heard us be like, please.
I gotta get home to the podcast.
I know, right?
And game show.
Yeah, end game show. So I think she saved us individually about $300 a piece.
Yeah, at least.
And hours of sitting in an airport.
yeah. So whoever you are out there, thank you.
Anyway, yeah, it was
Florida lady.
Florida lady who hooked us up. It was
Florida lady, don't Google that on the internet.
Well, I tell you, I owe the universe one for that.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
thank you, universe.
It was fun. By the time we got to the airport, even the people that were there on the bus, they were all kind of cheering us on too. Like it was funny. They were like, good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Let them go first. Go.
No. So they said, thank you.
And
So
it's
they said, we were getting off the bus and they go, let them go first.
Let them go.
But the guy right in front of me was like, so slow getting out the bus. And we're all like, we've got to go down. And if you're ever in an airport and you see those people running, that was us. We were, chariots of fire.
Do you have kids have any parting words for our vast listening audience out there? For Grayson. Grayson is listening.
Oh, that's right, Grayson. Yeah.
Hi, Grayson.
Grayson, the Huberman Labs journaling works. That's a secret message to the universe. Do you kids have any parting messages to the vast listening audience?
Come to bingo.
Yeah.
Come to bingo.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, you guys, that's so
They're
sweet.
even thinking the same word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This gives us hope for the future of
absolutely.
the planet.
Yeah, no, you guys are great. Your friend group is great. We truly appreciate what you guys bring to our
Thanks so
little
much for
scene
coming
down
down
here.
and subjecting yourself to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks
To
for
this,
having us.
the 50th
50th episode.
episode.
Real quick, if you're listening in real time, Friday is First Fridays, right?
That's right.
And Rocktown Improv.
Rocktown Improv. Chris also has a thing.
I do at the Perch. It's not my thing. Brooke Imber is a fantastic artist who has taken a bunch of pictures, and she has an art opening, and she asked us to play at it. So we're playing. It's all free. It's early from 7 to 9 at the Perch.
On Friday.
On Friday. So it's at the end of the Friday's thing.
So if you hate improv, go to that. If you hate music, come to my thing at 7:30 at Court Square Theater.
We got you hooked up.
Both sides of the coin.
That's right.
So that'll be it. That's all, folks. We'll see you next time. 7:30 Tuesday nights at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg for Bingo is Life live and in person. The podcast whenever you want to listen to it on the internets. See you next time.
Take care.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast. is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.